You know, Ray J last week he went out gay. He was like, "Yo,
He didn't
gay.
go out gay, son. He just say some accusations.
He said he was going to suck off.
Give you a venereal, nigga. Blood on everything, bro. I give these niggas a venereal disease that they ain't never had before. I tattoo the fuck out these niggas, blood. Bend y'all niggas over, bro. Hit y'all from the back like this, nigga. We're Bussy Baby. We're back shots. Y'all come in and get some. Come in and get some of this. Get some of this Cameron ass.
He said he was going to hand out venereal diseases.
He said he was going to give everybody something nasty to take home with him from the Cameron and Mase show.
Like a goodie bag.
Right, a little goodie bag. He said he's going to do it to him, and all his gay friends is going to do it to him too. That's what basically he said. He said
he did.
Anyway, he did this because Mase and Shyne say that they were Eskimo brothers over top of his sister in her front and her back.
Brandy at one time, or y'all was just, how'd it go?
I was special, you know. He came in and wanted to be special. So I had to let him be special.
I mean, you know, no lies told.
Yeah,
he was Shaq.
Okay.
He was the champion. He was the MVP.
Right.
I was Kobe, no pun intended, because they said Kobe was a special friend of Brandy's as well.
Right.
But no pun intended.
Right.
But I was coming out of high school on the championship team, and he was the superstar of the team.
Right.
But I definitely did want to be special. I definitely, you know, but I had no idea. So what happened is we had a mutual friend who was a snitch.
Okay.
So I think he know who it is.
Right.
I'm not gonna expose him.
Right.
But so I was so excited because this is my dream person.
Right. Talk about Brandy.
Brandy. I'm a poor kid, Brooklyn, watching MTV, watching Moesha, watching her on BET. And, you know, as a dreamer, I'm like, man, if she was to know Shyne, I got that.
Right.
So when I came up, she was in the crosshairs. Like, I was sniping.
Right.
And yeah, I had no idea though, because he was special.
Right.
So he was running that playbook so discreetly, so quietly. I had no idea.
Yeah, he's sneaky.
So he was an ultra sniper. But I was so excited.
Right.
So I kept telling one of our mutual friends, and he was snitching me out. And then so Brandy was like, "Yo, who you told you here?
Right.
How so and so know that you here with me right now?" And I'm like, "Oh man."
Right.
So yeah.
That's what's up.
That's
you
what
elaborate.
That's my story.
What I'm gonna
Don't say Eskimo brothers. That they were dating or seeing Brandy, Mase, and Shyne, both bad boy artists, were seeing his sister Brandy at the same time.
Inside parts. Take me through there. Anyway, so when they got finished spreading Brandy apart, Ray J was very upset. He was like, "Yo, don't be spreading my sister open."
I'm talking about everybody. Niggas talk about my sister. Let me look up these niggas' moms and sisters.
And they ain't really say anything out of pocket about his sister. They really said that at the time, you know, he was saying her, and on the low, you know, Shyne.
They didn't even say if they hit.
Right.
Honest,
right. They probably
they insinuate. Of course they hit. I'm just saying they didn't even say.
Right.
They didn't give me what I wanted to know.
Right. It wasn't that vulgar or over the top. Nothing like a dark Mark quote.
Yeah. Nothing like that. I want to know what her pH balance was like. They never got to that.
Damn it, son.
A little gamey on you, Brandy. Anyway, this made Ray J very upset. Come to find out, Brandy came out and was like, "Yo, hold up. I ain't mess with neither one of these niggas."
Word. So they was lying.
These are the allegations. They're all allegations.
Okay. So Mase was lying, Shyne was lying, and Kobe was lying.
Only one wasn't lying about Ray J, because Ray J, he trying to go out gay. You know he about to die next week. He's like, "Nigga, I'm gay."
He said he wasn't going to make it to 2027.
Right. He said, "I'm gonna be gay till the rest of 2026.
Till us part."
Anyway, the title of this video, coming from All Urban Central, is Ray J responds to Shyne.
Yo, this situation just got way out of control because now Ray J is stepping in and he is not playing about his sister Brandy.
I want to keep seeing you on my timeline talking about my sister. Nobody can stop me from defending somebody I love.
Why Shyne lips so black?
I don't know.
He been doing that cake soap while he was down there.
Well, he from Belize.
Yeah, but you know he be cake soap. He got a little.
He got
weird.
that Barack Obama.
I was gonna say that.
That Barack vibe. He probably smoked Newports.
He might smoke Newports.
There's no rules to it. Stop, bro. You out doing a whole tour. What's wrong with you? I'm trying to be all I can be. But you making me want to be something else.
What?
Cause you acting like a real, like, hoe, bro. You talking about lie, bro. Do you know who you are? You know why you did time? Why'd you do time? Because you said, well, you took the fall, so you lied, right? You lied if you took the fall, and if you didn't do what you said you did, then you lied about that. So now you a governor?
What? He said
King. First of all, that was the strangest sentence I ever heard. If you didn't do what you said you did, now you a governor?
He pulled a Bill Cosby.
Yeah, I think Ray J really is dying. Actually,
He's not dying. He's just delusional.
his brain cells are dying.
The fall, and if you didn't do what you said you did, then you lied about that. So now you a governor? You ain't Obama. You look like Obama's, not Obama's, but like an Obama auntie. And I ain't even trying to joke, but bro, your whole story's a lie, bro. Did he do it? Did he do it? Did he? Did he? Did he? Bro, you keep talking about my sister like it's okay, bro. You gonna always get smoke from me. And I'm just doing it online because you doing.
I just want to know what kind of narcotics he on. I want to know if he's on or he's off his meds. See, that's what I can't really gauge at this point. Like, is he?
They all like that pink cocaine and that Tucci. That's what it's about. It's that Tucci.
So allegedly, I don't say
He not supposed to be on nothing. He on a heart monitor. He about to die.
Right, he did. He was doing the concert. He got the heart monitor on now. Somebody stole it. Right, somebody stole it.
You know how hard it is to steal something with that kind of medical tape
That
on?
industrial medical tape.
It online. I love it online. I love it online, motherfucker. That's really ready to just keep going back and forth with me. I won't stop. This ain't about fighting. It's just about standing up to just talking about my sister. Like, even if Brandy don't like what I'm saying, it don't work like that. I love you. I keep putting a disclaimer in there saying Brandy does not support this video.
After Shyne basically accused her of lying to protect her image.
But as far as Brandy, this is the same Brandy that went on Oprah and said that she was married when she wasn't and had to go back on Oprah and apologize for lying because she felt that she had to protect her image and didn't want to be a mother out of wedlock. So Brandy has proven that she would say whatever in order to protect whatever she thinks should be her public persona.
Okay, so he said she lying about him lying.
This get messy.
Let's get messy. He lying about him lying. You know he wouldn't lie. He the king of police.
He's not the king of police, son.
When you the king of police, you can't lie. That's illegal.
Prime minister. No, he wasn't a prime minister. I looked it up earlier.
He still is.
Democratic, some type of high-ranking official.
He the king of police, and he come over here and chill sometimes, just doing regular stuff, talking shit about Brandy.
Cut an album, try and get Diddy out. We don't know what he's trying to do.
And then he gonna run back to police. He got straight hair. This looks ridiculous.
Don't, man.
I've never done that. I never lie. I have no need to lie. And the context in which I spoke about her was actually giving her flowers and praising her, but nothing that I said about my relationship interaction with her is untrue. And in fact, in the documentary, I don't call her name. Clark Kent calls her name and says, yeah, everybody knew Shyne was messing with Brandy. That's a known fact.
So Shyne's basically being a chatty patty with Angela Yee and giving us a little bit more insight.
Any person you speak to from back then knew that,
No, what Shyne is doing is giving the truth and protecting herself. Because if Brandy is coming out saying, nah, I ain't never date, I ain't never deal with none of those dudes, I ain't never mess with him. Somebody lying. If he just clearing the air like, yo, check this out, man. And he's correct. He didn't say anything derogatory.
No, he didn't.
About Brandy. Nothing like messy, like something that you would do. Something
and
that
he's
you
talking about a documentary. I wouldn't say that.
He probably, I think he does have a documentary coming out or it's out already about his life.
Yeah, well, anyway, but the particular episode when he was talking to Cameron and Mase, they were asking him. Well, Cam started it. He was like, yo, what y'all wasn't y'all both at the same time? And then, you know.
Yeah, you get him charged up.
There was an interaction there simultaneous to the interaction with Mase. That's just a fact. And I didn't bring it up to say, you know, I was seeing Brandy the same time Mase was seeing Brandy. You know, yeah, I'm a top shotter for that. No, I brought it up in the context of I shouldn't have done that because I was just coming to the label and, you know, he was a superstar of the label. But initially, I really didn't know because their relationship was private and she didn't say anything. And now I'm one of the most private people on planet Earth. I never talk about my personal life, my love life, and I never post pictures of anyone. That's just not me. In real life, I don't talk about, you know, my intimate life to anyone because of that.
So you were so would you say you were the side piece? Shyne.
You're getting me into further conundrum, quagmire of these labels. All I will say is everything that I have said is 1,000,000,000% true. There's no cap with me. There's no need for me to cap. It's all true.
And the intent was not to be disrespectful.
He Barack Obama-ish. He's Barack-ish.
The way he was skating.
Yeah, the way he talk. And that's probably how Angela Yee really talk, like in the morning. She get up in the AM. She probably
like
talk. She sound like the filter.
I'm revealing
like a kidnapper.
Me saying that you're my crush and you're a dream come true, how could that be tasteless? And again, if anyone knows Mase, and even in the interview that I did with Mase, we didn't necessarily agree on everything. You know, like his position on Puff is a little bit more extreme than mine.
Right.
Because he feels like, you know what, you shouldn't even be around him. You shouldn't even have reconnected with him after what he did. And he's, you know, he went into a thing of, you know, blaming everyone for the monster that Puff became because they never said anything. It's a lot. So if I was capping, he would have been like, nah, Paul. I don't remember it like that.
Yeah.
I was the only one special. He wasn't. Nah, I don't.
To be special.
I don't know. No, but he said I wanted to be special, and he let me be special.
I think maybe.
I mean, Shyne definitely has a point there because at any time of the interview, if Shyne was making anything up about him dating Brandy, Mase, who has verified that he was with her and he was special, he also agreed that Shyne was also special. So he seemed like he was aware that there was something going on between them.
The Shaq and Kobe line, and that's.
And when he said that Mase was the superstar of the label at the time, Mase was.
Right.
Mase was at the time, Mase was directly underneath a Puff. Because
Shyne only had one song. His voice just sounded something like Biggie. So he had a little bit of heat behind him.
And that's why Puff picked him up, because he sounded like Big.
Yeah, but I don't know how it felt around the bad boy offices, but on the street, he had one song.
Yeah. Oh, that was it.
Which was crazy.
The album wasn't terrible.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
But that one hit was.
He wasn't in the stratosphere of Mase.
No.
And not that I'm even a Mase fan like that.
Yeah, but that Harlem World joint was fire. Yeah, it was fire.
You know, and they was right off Big album, and Diddy's joining. It was a lot.
He was on everybody joint. Of course, the Locks was in play. It was a couple other artists in play, but at the time,
Shyne was around a whole year before that thing popped off in the club.
Nah, he did. He was around maybe a little longer than a year. Maybe a year, two. No, it wasn't long.
He was supposed to be the next hot thing.
Yes.
I don't think it ever trickled down to the street, to be honest with you.
No, we missed out. G Dep, Black Rob, Craig Mack. It was couple.
Well, he was. Well, I don't know, because he got the same amount of hits as all them.
Right, and all that.
Take This Money.
And all that.
Had Take This Money.
Yes.
Black Rob had Whoa.
But Mase,
one hit.
Mase was directly
under Big, because
and he used to write for Puff and all that. So yeah.
But anyway, he was definitely on the team, and he probably definitely hit if he knew how to talk or whatever. And she was, you know what I mean?
She was with it.
Also in the documentary, because you guys were.
But that was just
Kobe,
a fact, and that.
But then you said.
But it was actually. But that's another. Again.
Right.
You know, maybe her idea of interacting with men is just different, right? So yeah, I guess her and Kobe were platonic friends. Her and Wanye were platonic friends. Her and Mase were platonic friends. No problem. You know, all I'm saying is, don't have me out here as if I'm capping, I'm lying, I'm making things up. That's ridiculous.
And now fans are asking, was Brandy hiding something?
Or is Shyne just clout chasing? All right, y'all, so this is what happened. It all started when Shyne went on a podcast with Cameron and Mase.
All right, we ain't got here. We already know what happened. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Is Brandy a liar, or is Shyne a liar, or is Mase a liar?
Somebody
technically
lying.
in it too. And Ray J, just
be quiet.
We already know he a liar.
Yeah, let's hurry up 2027. See if he make it.
Anyway, if you like that story, you want to hear Ray J's original rant, check out this video.